Hello, everybody. I'm Alvise Pagnacco from Italy, and I'm very happy to take part to this program, LUCA Look Outside, during this quarantine. Today, I will provide a tip on a book that I loved very much. The book, for me, is relevant because it is able to keep together two main aspects. One is ecology, with a specific focus on botany, and the other one is the railway infrastructure. I hope you enjoy it.
Railway Flora has been originally published in 1980 and republished by Humboldt Books and Florette in 2010. The subtitle of the book explains even better its purpose. The Revenge of the Nature on the Man, botanical observation on the area of the International Railway in Chiasso, 1969-1978. The table of content is organized on an introduction on the new version, on the new edition of the book, and the main part, which is the original book written by Schick. The central core is divided in micro chapter, every one drawn by hand by the author, and is divided on the type of plants he found in the field. The author of the book is Ernesto Schick, a botanist and agronomist, born in the Swiss Oberland in 1925. This book is about the illegal travelers, which are the seeds fallen from cargo railways carriages and that will lead to the development of a non-indigenous flora. The fieldwork that Schick used for his analysis is the Chiasso International Railway Station at the border between Italy and Swiss. The history of the rail yard is told by two maps. The one on the left, 1957, the one on the right, 1967, which is the time frame the book is analyzing. The infrastructural works modified dramatically the topological situation of this space. An introductive paragraph is telling how the Swiss Railway Company tried, and tries nowadays as well, to fight the vegetation blossoming in the yard using pesticide. Some species adapted to the poison and continue to grow. The first chapter is dedicated to the pioneer species, which are called pilot plants. It's a neologism created by Schick. One of the fascinating aspects of this book is the series of drawings, all handmade by the author. The second chapter is dedicated to the Scolophyriaceae plants, which are a family of flowering plant growing perfectly in the rail yard. The third chapter dedicated to the Onegranaceae. In the chapter dedicated to the Fabaceae family is told the story of the alfalfa, which has been planted on the rail cliff to facilitate the settling of the earth. In the railway travel also vegetable, of course, so the author found many type of vegetable like tomatoes, onions, and beans. Then the aggressive, not a family but a group of plants which climb, crawl, and go very far away from where the roots are. Those plants push us to remember that the vegetation is always in motion. In the Asteraceae chapter, it talks about the rail yard as a garden, and it reminds me the work of Gilles Clément in the third landscape, which is the spontaneous vegetation growing in the space left over by the man to landscape evolution, to the nature alone. Attractive plants, those recognized by everyone for their striking appearance. In this chapter, with a movie metaphor, he uses the extras to group the plants which didn't find place in the other chapters. The herbs, then, useful for the alimentation of the animals. Here, it's explained the different origins of the plants or the transportation of the seeds. And of course, the text ends with the railway as a way to sprawl the seeds. The book ends with a chapter which I would define highly moral. It's called The Parasite of the Society and tells the story of the plants which need other species in order to live. This could endanger the exploited species, but if they die, also the parasite will die. I wish you all a good time in this quarantine, surrounded by amazing books.